Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to the Crypto Infinity channel. My name is Hector, and for you all know, we are here to help you all make money. So, in today's video, I will be going over several things, including the Bitcoin charts, going to the Litecoin halving, and we are going to talk about central bank digital currencies and the CPI report for tomorrow. So, we do have the market cap sitting at 1.145 trillion dollars. Our 24-hour volume is sitting at $32 billion. Our Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 47%, which is a little bit down from where it has been the last couple of days. It has been sitting at about 47.2, 0.5. But again, we are sitting at 47 at the moment. And our ETH dominance is sitting at 19.5%. Our ETH gas is pretty high, sitting at 86 Gwei. Or if someone want to say 43 Paraguays. And again, we do have the market cap a little up, which is 0.25% over the last 24 hours, sitting at 1.15 trillion. So again, we take a look at Bitcoin down here. We do have it at 27,825, which is down from where we were at last week when I did my last market update. So again, it has been dropping. Again, the last 7 days, it did drop. Doesn't seem like a lot, but again, 2.5%. For Bitcoin is a good chunk. So if we take a look down here at Ethereum, we do have it at $1,857. BNB, we have it at $313. XRP, 43 cents. Cardano, 36 cents. Dogecoin, 7 cents. Dogecoin has just pretty much stayed the same. Even although for the last 7 days, it is down 6%. But it was at around 8 cents, 9 cents a couple days back. Solana sitting at $20.83. Matic sitting at 88 cents. It is down 9%. So again, you always want to pick up coins when they are in the red. But a big caution for me right now is I would caution for y'all as well is I do expect some more downward movement for Bitcoin. And again, once Bitcoin goes down, it takes the rest of the coins with it. So again, I do expect a small little pump, but for the most part, short term, I said about the next couple weeks, I do expect some more downward movement before we start coming back up again. So again, we do expect Polygon to be probably around 12% down over the next 7 days. But again, we'll keep our eyes on that. Litecoin, we do have Litecoin down here sitting at $80.42. It is down also 8.5%. We have Avalanche sitting at $15. It is down almost 8% as well. Chainlink, $6.55. It is down 5.68%. So again, all these tokens that I've been naming, they are down. They are in the red. And again, you always want to pick up coins in the red, but I do want to issue some caution. So I do expect some more downward movement for the markets. So again, Stellar XLM, we have it at 8 cents. ICP, I've been doing my research on ICP. I'm becoming a little more bullish on it. I didn't really like ICP, but man, they do have some great potential. And this is not a paid advertisement, but I just want to take a look at ICP right now. So if we take a look at ICP over the last, let's say, a year, it is down. It was at around $8, $10 up here. But overall, it was sitting at around $300. So again, for you to buy that $5.30 right now, that's a big win right there. If it goes back to all-time highs, oh man, that's a big multiplier right there. But again, we're gonna continue with HBAR down here sitting at 5 cents. Oh man, once HBAR gets down to about 3 to 4 cents, I am gonna start accumulating again. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin charts. Again, we do have Bitcoin sitting at 27,780. We are sitting down here. So let me go get my brush. Again, we've been trading in this range right here. This is where we have our volume. And again, I do expect us to retest this value area low and probably move sideways from there before we come back down again. But again, I don't think we're gonna get back to this point of control for a while, because up there is at around 29,000. But again, we might build up that momentum coming in the next couple weeks, maybe by like 2 weeks. I expect it to kind of come down before we start building back up due to the Bitcoin Miami. But again, as if you all know, and if you don't know, Bitcoin tends to have that movement downwards after the conference. So almost every year after the conference, it starts dumping. So let's take a look at the conference from last year, if y'all don't mind. So this was in, I believe it was April of last year also. So April over here, we were sitting at around 41,000 over here. And then again, after the conference, we just started coming down. We stayed here for a good while at around 31,000. So we did see a drop of around 10,000 for Bitcoin before coming down even further. We dropped down in June, and then from there we did bottom out at around, I want to say, what is that, 20,000, and then we just started trading sideways. So going sideways here, up down, came down some more, sideways, and then we came down some more, and it looks like we did have that bottom around here at around 16,500, and then that's before we started heading back up, and then we caught that momentum wave, and we are currently right here where we are at today. So again, sitting at 27,727. But again, that's just for you to see that we did dump after last year's conference. But again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I believe is going to happen in the markets within the coming weeks. And again, I do believe if it is going to dump a little bit more. But again, we'll see what happens, and then we'll make decisions from there. So we're going to go ahead and take at the Litecoin transactions, hitting a record high as Bitcoin fees surge amid BRC20 frenzy. So the transaction fees on the Bitcoin blockchain have hit a 2-year high due to the rising popularity of the so-called BRC20 tokens. Transactions on the Litecoin blockchain have surged to all-time highs due to the meme coin trading frenzy and subsequently high fees on the Bitcoin networks and crypto users scrambling for alternatives. So on May 8th, Litecoin executed more than 525,000 transactions in a day, coming close to Bitcoin's 575 daily transactions, according to blockchain data from BitInfo charts. It is 5 times the average number of transactions on the Litecoin blockchain compared to earlier this year, and more than double the previous all-time high near the peak of the bull market in 2018. So those are some very impressive numbers from Litecoin. I haven't really taken a big look at Litecoin, but I do know that the Litecoin halving is coming up on August 3rd, which is around 85 days away. So what is the block halving event? As part of Litecoin's coin issuance, miners are rewarded a certain amount of Litecoins whenever a block is produced. When Litecoin first started, 50 Litecoins per block were given as a reward to miners. After every 840,000 blocks are mined, approximately every 4 years, just like Bitcoin, the block reward halves and will keep on halving until the block reward per block becomes zero, approximately by the year of 2142. As of now, the block reward is 12.5 coins per block and will decrease to 6.25 coins per block past the halving on April. I don't know why I keep on saying April, but August 3rd, 2023. So again, for most of y'all that don't know, we do have the Litecoin halving, and we do have the Bitcoin halving also coming up next year. So that is around 353 days. That is less than a whole year away. So again, 50,998 blocks into the next Bitcoin halving. Try to get yourself some Bitcoin, not financial advice. But again, it is always good to have some Bitcoin, just because it is gonna increase in price past the halving date. So again, get yourself some Bitcoin, reward yourself. So on to our next article. We do have central banks don't care how much people spend on sandwiches, says CBDC developer Quant. So again, I'm very bullish on Quant just because it is one of the ISO 222 tokens. So Gilbert Verdion, CEO and founder of Quant, a company involved in the development of the central bank digital currencies, which are known as CBDCs, mostly in the UK and the US, insisted that users shouldn't be worried about privacy when it comes to the CBDC technology. We can categorically state that the central bank does not care how much people spend on sandwiches. It is not their mission. So what is happening when the same rules of AML, KYC are going to be applied to central bank currencies as they are today in any form of money from commercial banks? I don't think that's very much the case, because if you have cash, you could go ahead and buy stuff with cash without the bank or the government knowing what you're actually buying. But again, I mean, everybody has different opinions. So again, Quant is positioned in the industry to help governments and organizations build distributed ledger systems, whether it be a traditional blockchain or CBDC technology, central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs are usually tokenized versions of fiat currencies like the dollar or the pound. The transactional data on chain is an interbank network that is looking at the actual API calls. It's looking at the values but not personal and identifiable information. Yeah, I don't really think as much the case as that they don't want to take a look at you or what you're buying, because if we go back into this article, central bank digital currencies are about control. They should be stopped. Again, I'm here to make money on crypto. I don't think it's good for I don't think it's good for the economy. But again, if I can make millions off of crypto, hey, sign me up. So this is why I'm here. I mean, and I want to help y'all make some more money as well. Again, this is not just about me. This is me about helping y'all. So that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. And just something I want to sneak in for tomorrow. So for April, the headline CPI is anticipated to rise by 0.4% month over month and 5% year over year. The month over month increase would be higher than the March's 0.1% increase, while the year over year increase would align with March's number. So again, if we see some low numbers in the CPI tomorrow, we do expect Bitcoin to pump. But if we do see some higher numbers, then we will see Bitcoin have a bigger dump. Again, I do exercise caution with trading tomorrow if you are a day trader. But again, that's just me. I would really watch out for tomorrow, because it's kind of iffy where this government and this market is going. So again, if the consumer price increase, the Bitcoin price usually falls. So if we see a higher number than last month, which was I believe 6%, then I do believe that we will dump some more. But if it's lower, more around like the 4% year over year, I do believe that we will have a nice little bounce. I do believe we could potentially bounce up to, let me get my brush. So again, we are down here sitting at 27.7. We could potentially bounce around here. So we do get this bounce around here. We do see we have a lot of volume, so that could potentially push us a little bit down and then back on our way up to that point of control again. But you do want to be careful trading tomorrow. Again, that's just me, because if we do have a higher CPI number, we do expect it to dump around 26,000 would be where I am looking at to enter some longs. But again, that's just me. And hey, you take your own calls. This is not a signals group. This is not a calls group. This is just me giving out some information for free on the internet. But hey, take it, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But again, thanks for tuning in for the market update tonight. Thanks to each and every one of you. Remember, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. I will be dropping my Twitter handle below the video in the comment section, or in the description. But again, thanks for tuning in, and until next time.